Okay, cool. Want to say a little thing? Hey guys, Mark with Bass Angler Magazine. We're here at Norsk Lithium Batteries. Jim, who's wandering around, is going to show us more about the batteries, give us a little intel and a little insight on these. So a great looking battery. I love the green. Jim is selling some batteries, so and he's going to be here in just a second. He can give you a lot more info than I can. I love the lithium technology, lightweight, pretty cool batteries. They last a long time. So, and they got a new battery that works with all of the engines out there. So, and has enough power to run all your electronics. We're live.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah. So
if you've never been to ICAST before, you got to be nimble on your feet. You're getting pulled in lots of directions.
Things happen. Yeah. So
what are we talking about, Mark? I hope we're talking about lithium batteries.
James is here going to tell us about lithium batteries, about some new technology that they have. I think he has a app.
Oh, we've got the Guardian app, connects the user with all the information they want to have. Nobody wants to be overloaded with info, right? What do you want to know? You want to know what's the status of my battery when I'm going out? Did it charge correctly?
Yep.
Do I have the juice I need to get through the day? And then when you're out there fishing, you want to know how much energy am I consuming? What's my run time?
What do I have left?
Absolutely.
Yeah, can I make it back?
That's all that really matters.
Engine, right?
Yeah, put the phone down and go fishing. We don't want people staring at apps all day long. We want them doing this. So
well, let's take a look at the battery. Show me what you got.
Yeah, so we are, as a company, I'm pretty proud of the fact that we have probably one of the most diverse lineups of lithium batteries you're going to find. We've got batteries, we've got starting batteries, we've got consolidated 24 volt batteries all in one case, 36 volt all in one case.
Okay.
We have small 12 volt batteries for kayak anglers that'll power a trolling motor. Weighs 13.7 pounds.
And the graphs?
And the graphs.
Okay.
Yep. And then we've got a whole line of batteries for the ice angler. Real light batteries that power portable sonar units. You know, when you got to carry a sonar unit out there, you want light.
Right, for sure, because you're dragging it across the ice.
If I'm carrying it, I'm getting old, I'm not as strong as I used to be, I want light. So we've got batteries that just run a long time, real small packages. So no matter how you fish, what you're powering, what your passion is out there and outdoors, we've got a power solution for you that is really tailor-made for that use.
And you guys just hooked up with Chris Lane and
Bobby
put batteries.
Bobby Lane.
Sorry, Chris. Bobby Lane.
We'll get to Chris Lane next. I haven't met him yet. I'm sure he's a great guy.
Yeah, he's coming, I'm sure.
Yep.
But anyway, we put batteries in his boat. So show us the battery that you put in his boat and maybe a little reasoning behind it.
So Bobby, I started talking with Bobby about 3 months ago. And Bobby has had an endless string of battery disappointments, right? Almost to the point of, wow, I got to make sure that I'm going to be able to do right by this guy. But what Bobby reported was he's used lithium batteries. He's not had good success with them. And he's actually gone back to gel. So he kind of felt like he had taken a step back in technology, but it was only because other lithium companies really had let him down. So what I did is I went out to his house on Sunday. I've been talking to him for months now about what his dream rig job would be around lithium batteries. So he's got a Phoenix, beautiful boat. We pulled three Group 29 gels out of his boat, and we put 2 of these in there.
Okay.
And his request was really simple. Because he's had so many issues around batteries, he wanted to have a fail-safe. He didn't want to do just one. I think one would have been enough power for him, but he wanted 2
just with
a switch. So at any moment, if one wasn't doing the job, he could switch over and have a new, essentially a fresh battery to start the day.
Right.
And we were able to achieve that. And then we went out to the lake and we did just some running around. He's got the new PowerPole trolling motor, pretty cool, very compact, draws a lot of power. 45 amps, I think, was the highest draw that we saw. So it's really consuming some juice. Very fast also. And by the end of the little demonstration that we were doing, he was still at 100% because the PowerPole Charge was dumping current back into these batteries and keeping them topped off. So he fished all day long yesterday. He said, if you don't hear from me, that tells me everything's fine. My phone never rang. So we're in a good place with Bobby Lane. He's going to be beating the heck out of those batteries, trying to find if there's any weaknesses, he's going to be the guy. So we're pretty excited about having him on the team, and the rig job turned out beautiful.
And then you have a starting battery that is Mercury approved.
Yes, sir. Well, I mean, Mercury puts out warranty guidelines.
Or not approved, but within their guidelines. It's kind of like oil. It meets or exceeds the guidelines of that engine.
Correct. Every one of the guidelines, the spec requirements that Mercury put out, we kind of treated that as like the baseline, and we just went higher.
Okay.
Right. So Mercury requires RC 25 of 135 minutes. Right? Okay. That sounds like a lot. And what that means is that battery will provide 25 amps of current for 135 minutes. A little over 2 hours.
Okay.
Ours will do it for over 7 hours.
Wow.
So what that battery is designed to do, we coined it as a starting plus house battery. And for all the guys that are out there watching this video, if you've run into the scenario where you start getting the low voltage alarms in your boat after about 4 hours.
I know, you crank it over, and then and for me, it's Garmin. It'll flash, it'll say, low voltage, transducer disconnected, or, the power box disconnected.
Yeah, for all the guys that enjoy that, you can stop watching the video. For everybody else, we've got the solution down here.
Right.
And that's at 180 amp hour. I think it's actually around the corner here. It's the same size as this battery. But what it does is it gives you the starting power of lithium up to 1200 cold cranking amps, and you've got the capacity to run all of your graphs.
Four graphs, live wells, power poles.
Yes. So on my personal boat, I've got a Warrior. I've got one of these batteries in there. I run 4 Hummingbird Apex 13s.
Okay.
They chew up a lot of power. I've got a 12-inch Garmin on there. I've got a Mega Live. I've got a Live Scope and Mega 360. And I'm only using that 180 amp hour battery to power the Verado power steering pump. So it's basically doing everything.
So, wow. Okay.
I've never seen that battery below 62%. I fish long, I fish hard. I just got back from a 7-day trip in Ontario. Never put it on a charger. The alternator provides enough recharge of that battery. When you're ripping back at the dock at the end of the day, you basically end the day with a full battery. So the way I've been kind of phrasing it to people, it's kind of the mic drop. Oh, you don't like the low voltage alarms? I got the solution for you right here. It puts an end to it.
And lithium charge up faster than lead acid batteries.
That 400 Verado at about 4,000 RPMs, you're delivering 45 to 47 amps of current to recharge that battery. So it's recharging it really quickly. And lithium loves that.
Yeah.
So that's one of the huge advantages. The lithium battery is just happy as a clam, taking all that amperage in and bringing it back up to full charge.
And your batteries can handle that. You know what? I remember it was not too long ago where they said lithium batteries can't handle more than 15 amps input.
I mean, really, it comes down to there's kind of a rule in lithium batteries. A quality lithium battery can safely recharge up to half the capacity, right? So if you've got a 50 amp hour battery, don't exceed 25.
Okay.
If you've got a 60 amp hour battery, don't exceed 30. On that 180 amp hour battery, that half
That's good
of
knowledge, yeah.
It's basically
180 amps, you can charge 90 amps.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's non-issue. So you could actually double the inbound current that I'm seeing now. So maybe someday they'll make a Verado 800 and then we'll max it out
on it. Yeah, right. Yeah. So great. All right. Thanks, James. I appreciate the info.
Yeah, you bet.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, anybody that's interested in potentially, getting more information about the Norsk batteries, norsklithium.com.